review of Thor Love and Thunder. This is the Marvel podcast. We're on our journey to 500 subscribers on YouTube and would really appreciate if you could subscribe so you can get your dose of Marvel content. So click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and comment. This is going to be a review of Thor Love and Thunder, and it will contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, hold off from this until you've seen it and then come back. Unless you want to spoil it for yourself, which I don't understand, but it's up to you. So yes, spoilers from in 3, 2, 1. So, Thor Love and Thunder. I personally really enjoyed this film. I think it was fun and playful, like really colourful, had the comedy aspects and everything. It did have some kind of deep themes as well. I'm very glad to see Darcy back. It was great to see Darcy after WandaVision. And I really enjoyed it. So we see that, they took the storyline of the comics where Jane becomes the mighty Thor, but she also has cancer, and the cancer is accelerated through her using the powers and wielding Mjolnir. So, it's this kind of balance. I don't know if balance is the right word, but it's like, does she fight for the good and get sicker, or does she kind of just, remain sick but for longer? And in the end, spoilers, she does die. She ends up going to the same place as Heimdall. Let me not even try and pronounce the name right now because I don't want to mess that up. But it's like an afterworld for the gods if they die in battle, and she ends up there. It was really cool to see Heimdall's son, and they have the powers as well. He has the powers that Heimdall has, and he's exploring that, so that was pretty cool. I like how they had a couple of Easter eggs from Eternals and other things as well. The goats. The goats were screaming. I can't do that goat scream. I'm not even going to attempt it before everyone's let me turn the volume down, my ears are hurting. But the goats and their little screams. I liked that the Guardians of the Galaxy were there. They briefly were at the start of the film. The trailers really gave off the impression that Thor had retired, but really and truly it was just literally for seconds, and he just wanted to save the day, so he was back immediately. And that was a very nice film, very playful. I personally think it didn't connect a lot to the rest of the MCU directly. Maybe we'll know more later and in future projects, but I thought it very much stayed within the kind of Thor trilogy plus one now. So obviously there were references from the first Thor, references from the second Thor a little bit, and obviously Ragnarok and the continuation of Ragnarok with New Asgard and all these sorts of things. So I think it stayed within the trilogy or the Thor films more than it kind of connected with other things. Also with the Necro Sword, I was thinking, they're going to connect this back to Eternals. Is that the same sword? I don't know, I'll have to look that up and double check. But I was just thinking, is it the same sword? What's going on there? Very interesting to note. Overall, I'd say it was a really cool film. Fun to watch. I've been hearing people giving all sorts of reviews, and I think people need to chill out. It was a nice film, enjoyable, and people saying Loki's not in it. Loki was in it, but in flashbacks, so he was still in it very, very briefly. And obviously in the play, Matt Damon does Loki, as well as Melissa McCarthy as Hela, Luke Hemsworth, I think, as Thor. Literally, Chris Hemsworth brought in the whole family, his sons, his daughter, his brother, and he's an executive producer. Why not? Do your thing, Hemsworth, do your thing. And it was nice. I think it was really, really cool to see. I was sad that Jane died at the end. Spoiler warning. And but I did give you. I warned you before. But she could be back. She could be back in the afterlife. But now everything changes. And then of course now Hercules is a bad guy. I don't know. Maybe he'll be a bad guy. Maybe he'll be more like a vigilante type something, where it's like in between good and bad, just doing whatever he's doing. But yeah, no, very interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. And I'll be curious to know how that unfolds. What do you think will happen? Comments, tweets. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, I liked it. Probably do some more, content around the Thor Love and Thunder, but we'll see. Thank you so much for listening. And if you like reviews, check out the Multiverse of Madness review right here. Thank you.